show you how to perform a simple circuit. So before anything else, we're going to introduce to you our materials needed. The first one is the bulb.
The second is switch.
We're also gonna need wires and scissors.
And also multimeter and screw.
And the last one is receptacle.
First is you need to intact the screws on the receptacle. And after you have already intact the screws, you are going to insert now the wires. Okay, so just like that, intact the wires. Because it is very important to intact the wires, because there will be no circuit if the wires are not intact properly on the receptacle. So it is very important. And you should also be careful, because if you're not going to be careful, there might be some scars or wounds in your wires. So you have to make sure and double check if there are any wounds or something in your wires. So okay, it has already been intact. We need to cut the wire in half. Okay, need to cut it into this. It's because we need to connect the switch to these wires. Actually, the recommended thing that we're going to use upon cutting the wire is actually a pliers. But since we don't have a pliers, then we're going to use a scissor. But the most thing, or the very thing that you are going to use upon cutting a wire is actually a pliers or a long nose pliers if you have. The wires, we're going to intact or connect it to the switch like this. Okay, connect it to the switch. Okay. You need to connect it properly to avoid any kinds of short circuit or any malfunctions. I'm going to connect it properly. Connect the wires on the switch. So we have connected the wires to the receptacle, and we also have connected the wires to the switch. And the wires in between the receptacle and the switch is also been connected. Okay, so the other one will also be connected to the switch. Okay. So make sure that you are going to connect it properly to avoid any kinds of failures, because this may lead to different kinds of accidents, such as fires or any further damage. Okay, that's good. To test the continuity of the circuit, we're going to use the multi-tester. So first, we're going to measure the output. Okay, as you can see, it is very good. It is good. The next one is going to measure the input. As you can see, it is also good. So that means that there is a continuity. So the electricity will flow from the male plug to the switch, and it will able to light the bulb. We're going to intact the bulb to the receptacle. And for us to make sure that there is a current in this simple circuit, we're going to intact or connect the male plug to the nearest outlet. Intact or connect the male plug to the outlet. Okay, it's time for us to know if there is an electricity that flows within the circuit. In 3, 2, 1. Whoa! That means there is an electricity that travels within the circuit. So this is an example of the simple circuit. Thank you very much, and God bless.